Hey guys, tonight's dinner is going to be Cajun chicken penne pasta. No scallions. Maybe I might put chives. I don't think I have scallions. Anyway, Chef Rob, I've mentioned him before. I made his biscuits another video, previous video. I'll see if I can find it. If I find it, I'll link it below. But Chef Rob is a chef that did a lot of library cooking classes in Long Island when I was living on Long Island before moving to Tennessee. And I lived in the library and I was doing all sorts of classes. There were other cooks as well, but Chef Rob did a lot of them. And I would actually travel from library to library to see his classes because for I think it was like $5 I guess for the cost of the food and stuff like that, you got to watch him cook, you got the recipes, and you got to eat. So I loved those programs. They don't have library programs like that here in Tennessee, but since COVID happened, Chef Rob went virtual and is doing libraries literally, well, I won't say across the nation, but he's ventured out to different states. So check your local library to see if Chef Rob has a class virtual through Zoom that you can attend. He's also doing, I believe, Facebook Live. But he did this recipe this past week, and it was so good. I signed up, and then you get the link to the Zoom as well as the recipe. So I'm going to give this a try. I don't have chicken thighs, but I do have chicken breasts, so I'm going to use chicken breasts, but I got avocado oil, I got chicken breasts, I got Cajun seasoning, bell peppers, onions, garlic, penne, chicken broth, diced tomatoes, cream cheese, and then I have dried scallions that I'll use. So here's my 4 cups of chicken bouillon. It's 4 cups of water and 4 tablespoons of the bouillon. So I made it like that because I don't have stock right now. This is my Cajun seasoning. Not exactly sure where I got it from. I don't remember. Here's the garlic. There's my avocado oil. Diced tomatoes, a 14.5 ounce can. Penne, peppers and onions, and my chicken. Look at that. I was all prepared for this recipe. Oh, and my cream cheese. So it's going to be a creamy chicken penne Cajun pasta dish. So I'm really excited. I want to make Chef Rob proud. So I will try to find the link on Facebook. He did. Yes, I believe this was I don't know. I'll find it. I think it was a Facebook Live video. I think so. So I'll put the link below. Yeah, he is going places. He also did a video, he said, which I'm gonna have to find. He cooked with Giada De Laurentiis and who was the other one he said he cooked with? Giada and I think Ina Gartner. I think. No, not Ina. Valerie Bertinelli and Giada. Yes. All right, so we're getting this heated, and we're going to cook the chicken first. I have so many recipes from Chef Rob. I put them all in a binder, all the printouts that I've gotten over from the library, and he has some easy, quick meals, some not so quick. The other night he did a pot roast and a braised beef, so obviously that cooks for hours in a slow cooker or a Dutch oven. But then he would show, of course, what it looks like after it's supposed to be done, so you're not on the video for 8 hours. But yes, he has some very, very creative recipes. In fact, I think this week coming up, he's doing a chocolate banana snickerdoodle bread. Yeah, go figure, right? Oh, and I'm probably going to need salt. And I have my kosher salt there. All right. Yeah. No, I'll wait for that to get hot. Okay, that should be hot enough. So the recipe says to cook the chicken. I have 3 chicken breasts all cut up here. Cook the chicken and 2 tablespoons of the Cajun seasoning together. And I'm probably, I think he said a pound of chicken. With a family of 5, I need more than that. So this might be like 2 pounds. Because it was 3 breasts. Okay. And 2 tablespoons. Of Cajun. Ugh. Okay. That's about 2 tablespoons. Ooh, that smells good. It almost smells Mexican-y. It does. I think, does Cajun have cumin in it? Got a little whiff of Mexican. I need a little more because I have more than 1 pound of meat here. So maybe apparently I had that seasoning there for quite a while. I don't know where I got it from, but I have it. I put it in this jar. And apparently haven't used it that much. We'll put a little more. There. That should be good. Want a little more oil too. Let's get some of this oil. There. So get this cooking and golden and a little brown. Then, let's see. Okay. Heat the oil, add the chicken and the Cajun seasoning and cook, stirring occasionally until the chicken starts to change color and the spices are toasted. About 2 minutes. Then you add the peppers and the onions and cook until they begin to release some of their juices. And look at this other recipe he had on this sheet. Chocolate dipped churro banana bites. Whoa, bananas, sugar, cinnamon, coconut oil, and melted chocolate. Isn't that cool? I'm telling you, he has very creative, simple recipes. So if you go to Simply Creative with Chef Rob Scott on Facebook, you're going to find all of his videos. And because I comment in the Zoom chats and he remembers me, you're going to hear my name. Okay. And this dish is a whole 1 pot thing. You're going to cook the pasta in here too. 1 pot. Okay, so that's been about 2 minutes, right? So now we're going to add the peppers and the onions. Ooh, it smells good. It smells like fajitas, which I just made. Okay. Nope, look at that one. And of course, when you add the pasta and the broth and it heats up, whatever's not cooked will cook. Smells divine. All right, so now we add some garlic. I think he said about 2 cloves. That's about 2 cloves. Throw that in there. Get it going. Then, yeah, that's a big jar. I'm still working on it. Okay, move that over. Then, stir in the garlic and cook until softened. Add the pasta, the chicken broth, and the tomatoes and bring to a boil over medium-high heat. When it boils, stir occasionally until the pasta is al dente and the sauce starts to thicken and reduces about half. Remove from the heat, add the cream cheese. So, and the kosher salt. Oh wow, you add it then. Okay. So I guess the pasta is going to absorb the broth, and then I guess the salt will be at the end to taste. So let's get the tomatoes in. Let's get... Oop, I didn't open the pasta bag. Now it's opened. Come on. Oh my goodness. Finally. Alright, we got the pasta, the tomatoes, and now for the broth. 4 cups. Oops. That didn't mix well. Alright, get it all in there. Okay. Now we're going to mix it. So we're going to get this to a boil. And he also said, you know, keep pushing the pasta underneath the liquid level. If you feel you need a little more liquid, you do add a little more liquid. I probably added more pasta than he did because I believe he said 12 ounces. Yep. And I put 17.6. I'm probably going to need some more liquid. Yeah, I'm going to add some more water. So I filled up the can because there was still like a tomato in there. Okay. I obviously made the dish a lot bigger than Chef Rob's recipe, but you just improvise, right? You add more pasta, you add more liquid. So I'm going to keep playing with it to make sure all the pasta stays underneath. Let's get it to a boil. And if I have to add more liquid, I will. And then the last step is the cream cheese and salt. Oh, and chives. Yeah. So you can see it's starting to boil. I've been making sure the pasta rotates. Everyone in the pool. Smells like chicken fajitas. Maybe I should rethink the Cajun seasoning mix that I have. Use it for Mexican. Oh, it's really boiling. So I can feel the noodles are starting to soften up. I'm going to keep making sure they move around, the ones on the top. Ooh. What are these 3? They smell chicken. So now it's really bubbling. And I tasted the noodle. They're al dente perfectly. And when I tasted it, it doesn't taste like fajitas. But you know what it tastes like? It tastes like that pasta seasoning spice blend that I marinate my steak in. That's what it tastes like. So we're going to add a little bit of salt. I don't think it needs much at all. It's about half a teaspoon. The Cajun seasoning blend that I just tasted does not have any kick. Normally Cajun has some kick, but this one does not. I think it's like primarily some paprika. Okay. And then you add cream cheese. So I'm going to put some dollops of it so that it spreads a little evenly. There. Now we're going to start getting it melted. Lower this. But yes, a lot of the liquid was absorbed by the pasta. It thickened up a little bit because of the pasta starch. And now it's going to get creamy because of the cream cheese. I tell you, Chef Rob is a genius. Yeah, so I saw him make this a couple nights ago. It was like Tuesday or something like that. And, oh, it looks so good. I couldn't wait to make it. I had the ingredients. I just had to get the cream cheese because that's something we don't always have in this house. Oops. Some of the noodles got stuck to the pot. And then serve it with, I guess you could do a salad. John, you want me to make a salad? My salad would be boring because there's a lot of stuff in here. There, look at that. One pot wonder. And then some chives. Fresh chives would be better, but or scallions. And that is done. Now we'll plate it up. There it is, plated. It looks and smells good. And that's dinner tonight. And some Hawaiian rolls for the sauce. Enjoy. I'll put the recipe below. I'll link it below. You're going to see more from Chef Rob because got inspired again. Got to pull out all my recipes by him. So stay tuned for more.